I'm going to share a way that you can actually start to use LinkedIn as a lead generation platform. That way you can go onto the platform and be able to prospect and actually find your ideal clients, attract them back to your profile, and then most importantly, be able to send them messages and actually start these conversations and keep them warm. That way, maybe it'd be a fit. Maybe they'll become your client. This took my business easily from 0 to 6 figures. My first 6 figures I made doing this. So I'm going to walk you through right now exactly how to do this. All right. So we're going to drop into LinkedIn here. So we're going to start by what you do when you just log into your platform on LinkedIn. What you see here, very, very simply, way to start doing outreach is you can actually just go in and type in this search bar. You can do entrepreneurship, how to start a side hustle. You could do something like that, whatever your niche is. You're going to type in whatever you feel your ideal clients might be searching for on this platform. Okay. Once you've done that, okay, so this could be anything. How to start a side hustle. This could be how to lose weight during the holidays. This could be how to get your mindset right as an entrepreneur. This could be how to start a business as a nurse. I don't know. Whatever you want to put here doesn't really matter. Just use some keywords that your ideal client might be searching for. Okay. From here, what you're going to do is go to the events tab. This is a little ninja hack. Look, there's one event. Okay, so that wasn't great. So let me erase entrepreneurship. And we're just going to try this, how to start a side hustle, okay? Now we've got 8 results. These are events happening soon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to scroll down. I'm really just looking at the attendee number right here, okay? So this one, the guide to a successful side hustle for executives and business owners. Awesome. And it's by the profitability coach. There's 118 attendees. Okay, what just happened here? I just took every single human on LinkedIn and found 118 people who want to start a side hustle, and I know that they're executives and business owners already. Boom. If that was my ideal client, I would go in here. This is the ninja hack. Look at this thing. Okay. What you're going to do is look, I think I already attended this event. Yeah, I'm already attending this event. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the attendees, which you'll have to be an attendee of the event to do this. Then you hold down the command button if you're using a MacBook, and all you're going to do, look at this, command click, command click, command click, command click, command click, and look at, you can open up as many of these humans as you want, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to go engage on their profile. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, pulling up, for example, Amber Zen. Okay, we've got Amber here. So we've got her profile. My internet's a little slow right now. Okay, what we would do is we're going to go into her activity. Look, it says she hasn't posted yet. Okay, so if they haven't posted yet, see what else they're sharing. Okay, look, she has posted, but it was a year ago. And look at, she represents LinkedIn. Yeah, senior software engineer at LinkedIn. Okay, so you can still give her some love. Give her some love. What I would do and would recommend is you go in, you engage on their posts, you leave, it's the $1.80 strategy by Gary Vaynerchuk. You leave one thoughtful comment and then you like a few of their posts. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, Christmas is coming up and this is freaking gorgeous. So, wow, what an incredible Christmas. Whoa. Light ceremony looks gorgeous. Enjoy. I'd love to spend the holidays there. Okay, just something thoughtful. Okay, then you can go and you can like I already did this. I filmed another training on this earlier. Okay, cool. So then that's it. You liked a few things. You left a thoughtful comment. That's it. Now you would exit out of this profile. Look, and you would do it on the next one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's what you would do. So you're just going to keep on going through these profiles. Yeah, okay. So I would open up every single human and I'm going to go through, and all I'm going to do, like a few posts, leave a thoughtful comment. Okay, That's more than enough. Usually what I would do is I have a pen and paper and a running tally, and I'm just tallying as I go, and I'm looking to get 25, if not more, depending on the time that we have, 25 new outreach done per day. That would be step one. Okay. Cool. Now, after that, after you've done plenty of new outreach, what you can do is now see your existing engagements that have come through from your page. So, a lot of times, what I like to do on LinkedIn is start in my network. So, I don't do it from here, and I'm going to show you why. You go to see all. Okay. Then you can go through newsletters and you can do the same thing. A lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to start to get newsletters where your ideal clients could potentially be subscribed to them, which is cool. So definitely accept those invites. Okay. So I'm going to ignore how to get clients on LinkedIn. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So we could open this one up and just kind of see what this is all about. If we look at, there's 1,500 subscribers to this, which is cool. So we could already know that some of the people who are engaging here could potentially be a good fit for what we're doing if we're trying to help people get clients on LinkedIn, right? We already know that some of these followers are interested in that. Okay. So that's what we can do with newsletters. When it comes to the events, same thing. What's going to start to happen is you're going to actually start to get invited to the events that your ideal clients are going to because you've accepted invites to ones in the past. It kind of starts to get a feel for you being a good potential fit for those events. So I'm going to ignore that because I already showed you that strategy. But then we go into people. There's like no shortage of DMs that you can start, by the way. So, okay, now instead of just accepting all of these requests, what I'm going to do instead is actually send a message. So I'll say something like, hey, Juliana, I appreciate you so much for dropping a connection request. Whoa. And online business coaches. Well, she's probably trying to prospect me, but hey, it's all cool. I love that you help people with email copy. Owning your list is key. What inspired you to reach out? Boom. So what I'm not doing is just accepting everybody as a connection. What I am doing is making sure that the people who I get in my connections are actually going to engage. So I would go through and send everybody a message that way. Why am I doing this on this page? Because if you just go to my network, you can't send them a message. You would have to accept their connection request in order to send them a message, or they would have had to message you first and then you can reply to them. So I would go through all of these and make sure that we're messaging everybody. And then those who respond, great. Keep that conversation going. Those who don't, well, then just ignore their connection request. Like there's some down here that I've sent messages to and maybe they've never responded. So I can go through and I can ignore whoever just isn't going to be communicating in that way. So that alone is a really great ninja hack that has been super helpful on LinkedIn specifically. Okay. So that's one thing that you can do. You can also go home and you can go to, where the heck did it go? Let's go here. Go here. You can go to followers. And then when you're in here, you can see who's followed you recently. So sometimes people will follow, but they won't actually send a connection request. Like this guy may or may not have sent a connection request. I don't remember. But you can definitely send them a message as well. Just open up their account. Okay. And then you can do the same strategy here. Maybe you engage a little bit, or maybe you are the first one to send a connection request. So let's do this. Driving brand growth and customer engagement, assistant marketing manager, strategic thinker. Okay. So I would be cool to connect with him. So, hey, Alex. And I always send a message. Thanks for stopping by and checking my content. Whoa. I see you're in Wisconsin. I remember going to the Dells growing up as extended family lived there. Glad to see you here. Boom. So now I've sent this connection request and now he's already got a message from me. So I've already sent him a DM and he's going to now see that when he goes to look in his network. Yeah. Which is super cool. It's not just this like random message. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's another thing that you can do is go to your profile and go to your followers and look, we'd have 3,600 people to start DMs with today. Look at that. Like there's no shortage. Like I said, wow, it's insane. Okay, cool. So let's back it up. So that's one thing you can do, or you can go into one of your recent posts. Okay. And you can literally go into holding down command and just opening up every single platform. Like, look, I've got so many. I would go through every single one and just appreciate your support. Thank you. A lot of times I start with the easiest thing to respond to. That was just a thumbs up. It didn't take much effort because then what's going to happen is I'm going to get into momentum and I'm going to like now it's going to be a little bit easier to read longer ones. Totally. That's the key, is to just keep pushing forward and learning along the way. So if I see any comments that look pretty good, like, oh my gosh, I see, look at this guy's already inquiring about possibly wanting to run ads based on this post. So that could be someone that I could start a conversation with because he's clearly looking to scale his business. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we do it. Yeah. So really cool. So I can start conversations with every single person that's here if I wanted. Okay. There's so many opportunities. And then you could even go into those who just liked it, or but then we have 37 more people who just engaged with it. So we can just start conversations for days over here, which is insane, right? Cool. So you can go into your notifications, you can go through that. I don't have premium right now. I just don't feel like it's necessary. I did have premium for a while and it helped me find people on LinkedIn who had specific job titles or had a specific team size. But with the way that I just showed you for doing outreach, it's just, I don't feel necessary because you can find millions of people without it. So I just don't think it's necessary. Okay. So one other thing that we can do, let's pull someone up here so I can give you this other example. Let's pull up, let's just pull Dr. Jeff Williams up here. Where's he at? This guy, here we go. Okay. So we're going to bring Dr. Jeff Williams. So let's just say he was a great fit for the program that I had in mind. What you can do from here on LinkedIn, which is really cool, is you can look at who people also viewed. A lot of times it's someone in a similar field to Jeff, or just, yeah. So what you can then do is you can open up every single one of these people and you can engage with them as well, which is really cool. You can actually show all and see a lot more of them, which is cool. Or you could even go down the people you may know route. That's also cool because a lot of times once you get kicked off on LinkedIn, you can find just a shit ton of people. So you can press show all. Now look, so many more people who are similar to Dr. Jeff, which is neat. Or you could go through and you could see who is engaging on his content if he posted something that was really great. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Say we pull him up. Okay, same thing. People also viewed. Now you've got even more people here. You can get deep into where people work if you want. You can get into pages. To be honest, I've never really needed to do much of that because the strategies that I just showed you gave me so many conversations to start that I didn't need anything else. But you can definitely go down so many rabbit holes on LinkedIn where you're then looking at these different businesses and you're seeing who follows them and who's connected with them and who's engaging with them. They also have just pages and pages and pages of results. And so I think just the little tricks and tips that I gave you today would definitely be enough to just get you started on LinkedIn and starting to gain that momentum, which is really important. And then you're going to be able to kind of venture from there, go down some rabbit holes and just see where the profiles take you, where the profiles lead you. wildly helpful. One other aspect of LinkedIn that's really cool is you can start to star your messages. So if you have anything that's going really well or a message that you want to make sure that you're not forgetting, just go ahead and star that message. That way it's not going to go anywhere. You can be able to find it because then you can just go to your starred messages and you can find them there. I also recommend if you don't respond to a DM right away, just unmark it as read. That way it's unread, it's staying in your inbox, so you can always just filter to unread DMs. So when you have more space and more time, you can get back around to actually being present in your DMs when you get there. So those are really my tips for taking over LinkedIn and doing lead gen on LinkedIn in the most simple, straightforward way possible. Don't overcomplicate it. Remember, the goal here is to get conversations going and to actually be actively prospecting. It's like we're going out to other people's parties on the internet and we're bringing people back to your party where then they're going to see your content that's going to continue to provide value, continue to nurture and warm them up and guide them to working with you if they want help with that implementation piece. So do this. Take the action. This is exactly what will help bridge the gap from someone just having a ghost town, crickets happening on your LinkedIn profile, to actually having paying clients. And maybe you too will hit your first 6 figures by just doing this. Good luck.